All right, guys, it has been done. It took me about 23.1 hours, I think, which is a little bit more than Emma. I think I got Emma in like 22, but I could just be remembering wrong. I think I got Angela in like 20. But yeah, in this video, I'm just going to talk about her. I'm going to talk about her strengths, her weaknesses, what I like, what I don't like about her, you know, the whole shebang. But, you know, let's just tap in. Here we go. All right, guys. So Rogue is a pretty versatile tank, actually. She can peel, she can dive, she can brawl, she can pretty much do it all. She has her CC, right? She has her F, her ability absorption. And if you know, grab a character that doesn't have an ability that she can take, it refreshes her shift, which is her secondary dash. She has a bunch of mobility. She has the shift, which is a dash, her E, which is gives her a little bit of flight, and it gives her two power surge kicks, become ranged, and then she slams down. And then her F obviously is another dash, the ability absorption, and then her right click, left click. So yeah, all her abilities are movement abilities, right? So, and they do damage as well when colliding. So me personally, I like diving, so I play her as a dive. I go into the backline, and her survivability in the backline is straight up diabolical, bro. Like, if you ability absorb a healer, you get healing, you get the extra health, and then you also get like their abilities like Cloak and Dagger, you get her bubble, Mantis, you get her sleep, stuff like that. But I think my favorite ones to steal from healers I have got to be for defensively is Soul Bond. So you get a free Soul Bond, which is pretty good, and then also the Cloak and Dagger bubble as well. But for offensive, I like the Gambit one because you can apply anti-heal, especially like right away to the backline. Mantis Sleep, Luna Snowball. But yeah, you can pretty much get stuff from all the healers except Ultron and Rocket. Everyone else, you get one of their abilities. But yeah, this character is super fun. She has like a bunch of combos. The one that I like doing is going in with my E, then kicking them up in the air, slamming them down, and then into a shift. And then if they try and run away, then I'll use my F on them. And it depends. Like, if I'm fighting like another rogue, I'll do that combo, and then I use my F to absorb. I get like the health from her, but then it also resets my shift, so I can keep the combo going. Her quickest cooldown is the Southern Brawl, which is when you hold your right click to block, and then you go into the left click to do that punch. That has like a 6-second cooldown, which is her quickest. The fatal, what I noticed is that the ability absorption is 25 seconds, but Wolverine, if you do copy a Wolverine, I think it turns into a 35-second cooldown. I've been noticing that as well. But yeah, she's pretty good. I think she's well-rounded. I think she's one of my favorite tanks to play. Obviously there's a bunch of counters to her. Like, I feel like if Punisher shotgun will destroy Emma CC chains, like Emma grab, Rogue grab. You know, I think one of the reasons why they added a Rogue in, or gave her that grab ability, is because since Emma's still getting banned like a lot, and they keep nerfing Emma, like her grab time keeps getting longer and longer, right? So they keep nerfing her. So it's like, you know what? They're just gonna keep banning her. So let's just throw in Rogue, bro. Let's throw in another CC character that can grab people. But yeah, and also with her grab, it looks like when she's draining their energy, like you're immune from enemy damage as well. Because there's one time where a rogue grabbed me and then a Magneto ulted on me, but it didn't do anything because I was in the middle of the animation. So, but there is like a half a second where the character is standing up with after getting drained, then you can go in and hit them. But yeah, I really like her. I think my favorite part about her kit is her E, bro. Her E, it resets every 10 seconds, and it's so strong, dude. Like, I love flying up to an Iron Man or like an Ultron and just beating the hell out of them, or even a Human Torch, any of the flyers basically. But here's what I found out though: if the enemy team has one flyer, it's manageable, right? Because you can use your E, you can fly up to them, and you can take them down, right? And then you can kill them. If there's 2 or more flyers, I really maybe it's a skill issue, right? But I feel like she struggles against multiple flyers because I get one and then the other one kind of backs up the other one, and then I'm getting like an Iron Man beam, a Human Torch shotgun in my face, or an Ultron beam and an Iron Man beam. You know, just a lot of beams going on, right? And my poor little right click shield can't absorb all that, so I just end up exploding. Oh yeah, I think the nastiest counter for Rogue though by far is probably a Peni, because you can fly up in the air, right? And you can, like, you know, you have 2 range attacks, so you can hit her nest twice, but like it doesn't really do a lot of damage. And especially if they have the Rocket team up where they get 2 nests, it's just like, and her CC, because you know, Peni, her right click, she can just CC you from your ult, CC from your like any movement or anything, and then once you get pinned, that's it, you're cooked. But like, I mean, Penny's like that with like any dive, whether it's Captain, Venom, or any of the DPS dives. So Penny's just an all-around just obnoxious to play into, honestly. But other than that, I can't think of any other character that gives me like a really hard time. Now, she is a 5-star character, and I can kind of see that because she has a lot going on. And also, I think she's a 5-star character because her ability absorption, when you get those abilities, you have to have like good game knowledge, or at least decent game knowledge, to know like what each character does. Because when you absorb their ability, obviously you need to know how to use it, and you need to know like what to absorb. Like if you're low, maybe you're gonna absorb a tank to get that health boost. If you're gonna, or you can absorb a healer to get that healing boost. If you want to do more damage, you can absorb a DPS to do more damage, stuff like that. But yeah, her mobility is insane. Like she you know what she reminds me of? She kind of plays like a mixture of Iron Fist and Captain. That's what she reminds me of, because she has the similar playstyle as Iron Fist, where she can just kind of like stay on you, but not as well. Obviously, Iron Fist is some nonsense that he can just, you know, basically fly. But yeah, once she gets on you, she can really cling. But she does less damage, obviously, because she is a tank, so you know she can't do too much damage. Also, she is really well. This is another part of her that reminds me of Captain. She can stall really well with her ult. Not even with her ult. Like if it's with her ult, she can stall for a long time, because like let's say the enemy team is on the point, and you jump on it, right, and you just pop your ult, and you're getting all the healing and the health and the damage and everything from like the entire enemy team. It takes them a good little while to kill you, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've stalled the point for so long waiting for a strange portal to come back, and then we just win. We just full hold the point because of the stalling. But yeah, she's a really cool, really fun character. Definitely adding her to my roster, bro. Like she's one of my main tanks now, bro. She's so good. She's so fun to play, dude. I actually have a ball playing this character. As for the things that she counters, basically, you know, it's funny, anything that Emma can counter, I feel like she can counter as well. Like, because she can stop ult, she can stop Scarlet Witch ult, she can stop Strange ult, she can stop that. She's literally an Emma. She's literally just like a in my opinion, a better Emma. I like her a little bit better than Emma. I think she has more, like, you know, more room to do stuff. And the skill ceiling for her is also way higher. Now here's the thing. Now here's the big question. Now, can she solo tank? I guess it really just depends on the team, because traditional solo tanking, because I feel like anything can solo tank, right? Like I've won games with a solo tanking Thor, solo tanking Venom, stuff like that. It really just depends on how like coordinated your team is, and like the pocketing that because I've played her, you know, solo tanking, and I've won games. I've won her with 2 tanks. I won her with 3 tanks, right? I'm leaning more towards secondary tank. I don't think she's a primary tank. She's not like a shield tank. She's not like Emma Mag, or because she can't just, you know, put up a shield, because when she's blocking with her right click, it's not like it nullifies the damage. She just takes reduced damage from any projectiles or melee things that are coming in. So I feel like she's definitely like an off tank. But I'll tell you what, she does crush in triple tank setups, bro. Like, because she's basically a DPS, right? She's basically a DPS. So if you run triple tanks, there's been so many matches where I play triple tanks or I play against it, and it's just really hard to break through because of the 2 tanks. And then she's like just insane. She's like a DPS. She's literally a DPS. She's like Thor, basically. She's like a DPS tank hybrid is what she is. Also this character is a MVP farmer, bro. Like, dude, you could be getting like doing nothing. I think I had a game, right? I had a 1 final, and my other tank had like, it was like a Thor with like 11 finals, and then my DPS had like 13 finals, right? And I got MVP, and I had less damage blocked. I had less damage. I think, you know what I think it is? I think it might be, obviously it's because it's a new character. Usually whenever a new character releases, they're MVP merchants. But I also think it's because of her, the healing, the quote unquote healing that she can do for herself a little bit. Because sometimes you get like, you know, 2,000-3,000 healing. And then I guess that stat like boosts the Rogue's MVP. But it's probably not going to be like that next season though. Because just like with Ultra, I know Ultron used to be an MVP farmer. And now you got to put in overtime to get MVP with that guy. But yeah, next video will probably be me playing some Lord Rogue in comp. So we'll see how that goes. I can't wait to get farmed, bro. I sure can't wait to get farmed. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.